The man is in a clown costume. This can't be real. This can't be real.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. Why?
Keep looking over your shoulder.
What if that guy did this to your car?
What guy? The clown?
He knows this is your car. He saw us getting into it earlier.
Hey, handsome!
Cut it out.
Some douchebag in a costume acting like a retard because it's Halloween.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JEFFMAN316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JEFFMAN316, and this is a special watch-along where we're going to watch the Terrifier short, followed by the first movie in honor of Terrifier 3 coming out this weekend. Got a few people here already. Rick was first. He said he was late, but he was still first. What's up? Yeah, what's up, my awesome friend, Rick? Appreciate you being first. Hello there, Jeff. Hey, what's up? I'm going to just say Emperor. Hello, everybody. Star Wars Collecting Hobbies is already here. And there is the long-lost Scott. What's going on, brother? Yeah. What's up, brother? Appreciate you coming on the stream. So, yeah, I thought it would be kind of cool if you saw the short that I posted earlier today. I went to see Terrifier 3 in theaters. My wife and I actually went to see that. And so obviously I apologize for missing a week. Had a lot of personal stuff going on. Ready to just relax and chill and watch some more Art the Clown. I don't know. My wife might make a special appearance, but she jokingly said she thinks she had her, her fill of Art the Clown for one day with that. So let me get the banner started. Like I said, this is the watch along for Terrifier, the short that started it all, followed by the movie, the first one. So, and Gigi's already in the house. Howdy, y'all. What's going on, Gigi? I was thinking of you earlier because I ran out of moonshine and I haven't been to that my local ABC store, which is the alcohol store in Virginia, doesn't have the watermelon that I like. So I picked up a buzz ball in honor of Gigi. Steph don't like the clowns, right? That's what Gigi said. She knows she doesn't really like the clowns, but she tolerated it. She sat through the whole movie. I saw her close her eyes at least one time. But yeah, I think this one is the one that she probably could watch the easiest.
Well, I want to get my gnome for Halloween, so
Yeah, we went out and did a little Halloween shopping. I may not be on here for long, but thought I'd stop by and say hi. Yeah, Dougie's got the he's got himself a girlfriend, so he hangs out with her. Howdy, Gigi. Hope you're well, said Rick. And then hi, Doug. Yeah, what's going on, Doug? I appreciate you at least stopping by and saying hi. Anybody that's in the house, Doug, remember, drop a like on it. Get some activity on the video. I've already got the first little short queued up. Tubi is awesome with this one. If you guys haven't watched it or looked at it, yeah, Doug needs to bring his girlfriend on here. If you ever wanted to bring her on live, let me know. I can send you the link. The way Tubi worked is they've got the original Terrifier short, and if you watch it, and then when it finishes, it'll loop back around and play again with director's commentary. And I think there's somebody else on there with Damien Leone, but I don't remember who was on the commentary. I listened to it. And so in honor of that, I got my Art the Clown shirt on. I wore it to the theater. Yeah, I was the guy that wore the shirt of the movie that I was going to see. You mean you only like clowns that kill? Either way, let me go ahead and get this part out of the way. So this started obviously as a short film that was found on YouTube, and then they ended up pairing it up with the other short film that Damien Leone did, The Ninth Circle. They got him to create a wraparound story and a third middle story that's kind of weak. It doesn't really have Art the Clown in it, so to speak. They created All Hallows Eve. So I had already seen the short, not the Ninth Circle. I'd already seen this Terrifier short before I saw the All Hallows Eve movie. I didn't know the Ninth Circle existed. And then I went back and watched, obviously, All Hallows Eve and was just ready for them to release Terrifier, the movie. I loved it. Yeah, the third one was good. I think I liked it more than the second one. It didn't have a lot of that fantasy stuff until the end, so it was more grounded. It was more like back to a slasher, even though it did have some supernatural elements in it. You get a little backstory on Art. You don't get enough, and then there's some stuff in it that they don't explain. I wish they had continued from the second one, but I think I really liked it more. I think I liked it more in the second. If nothing else, it was about a half hour shorter, maybe like 25 minutes shorter. I had this paper mache figure as a kid that was a gift, and it had a fish hanging, and at night you'd always see the shadow of it, and it looked like a knife. You still have it? That's cool. I mean, I liked your video. Okay. Well, yeah, I think you'll love it either way. I think you'll like the movie. Did you like Terrifier and Terrifier 2? You'll definitely like the third one. A paper mache clown with a fish hanging. That's weird. My favorite clown is the clown prince of crime, the Joker. I don't know, man. I'm starting to really like Art. So I'm going to go ahead and describe the short film. It was created in 2011. It's about 20 minutes. It says, after witnessing a brutal murder on Halloween night, a young woman becomes the next target of a maniacal entity. So if you watch The Ninth Circle, which is included in All Hallows Eve, you kind of understand Art is supernatural to begin with. And somebody said that it's brutal that he might kill children. And did you not watch uh, the All Hallows Eve movie? But either way, also in this short, David Howard Thornton does not play Art the Clown. Mike Gianelli does. And it basically only stars three people. Marie Mazer is the main woman. They just say woman. Michael Chimmel is the gas station attendant, and Mike Gianelli is Art the Clown. It's written and directed by Damien Leone. I love the short. I watched it a long time ago, and I'm glad that they have the director's commentary available. It was interesting. I loved it. Yeah, I like a lot of them. Some of them are boring, but I'm going to go ahead and get this bad boy started. I apologize, I've not put my earbuds in yet. I'm a little behind the times. This room was a disaster. I had piled stuff up in it, and so I finally cleaned out enough room where I could get in there and watch something. So let me get my Roku app. So I'm watching this on Tubi. We're not going to watch it with director's commentary. We're only going to watch the main one. And then as soon as that's over, we're going to go right into the first Terrifier movie. So let me get in my best Triple H voice. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You need a doobie and it won't be too boring. Oh, what did he say? If you can stay awake, something has been wrong lately. I can't stay awake. Every time a movie is on, I fall asleep at work. My body just wants to sleep a lot. Speaking of the Joker, the new Joker movie was awful. I didn't see it because I heard that it was awful. Plus, I don't want to see anything to do with a musical right now. Awesome possum. So I'm going to go ahead and get this queued up. The Terrifier of the Short on Tubi. All right, I'm going to give you the countdown here. Well, wait a minute. Let me mix me up a little liquid refreshment. I'm already parched. I'm having to do rum since I don't have any moonshine. I'm doing coconut rum with pineapple juice. Doug, that's the Blue Chew you don't need. What is he overdosing on Blue Chew? I should watch High School Musical. I've watched High School Musical. That means I should not watch it on here. I don't want to watch it on here. We got 11 people. How many likes do we have? We had 13. I must have scared a couple off. Anybody that's watching, make sure you like the video. Um, let me see. Hell no. Best kind of rum? Yes, it sure is. No, haven't taken any in a long time. High School Musical ran them off. Well, I didn't say it. Damn it, Scott. All right. Before we start, cheers to all you guys for supporting me. I love all of you. I'm glad Scott feels better. I'm glad he was able to come back. Scott hadn't been here in a while. Love all you guys who support me, who left positive comments when I was having my personal issues and made me actually feel like that this channel fucking matters. Here's to everybody out there now and in the future who watches this. I love you guys. Cody's Comedy says, "Glad to see you're doing well as a fellow physical media collector. I always enjoy your videos. Keep your spirits up." Yeah, I feel a lot better, dude. It was like just exhaustion. I didn't want to get anything more ruined than I the little bit that did. So it was basically just like 3 or 4 days of between work and doing that. I didn't get but 2 or 3 hours sleep, and it was just exhaustion. So I took a couple extra days off. I'm not working tomorrow, so. Oh, I love you too, Dougie. All right, so enough mushy shit. Let's get on to the actual thing we were supposed to be watching. I've got it queued up, so I'm gonna go count down. This is the Terrifier short. It's on Tubi. We're only gonna watch it up until the first one. We're not gonna watch director's commentary. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ruthless Studios. I kind of like the music. A Damien Leone film. Take care, my friend. I love you, Dougie Fresh. Cody's Comedy says, "I understand not working tomorrow either. Cheers." Yeah, cheers to you, brother. I remember the first time I saw this. Like I said, it was on YouTube. They actually cleaned it up a lot since on here and on the All Hallows Eve movie. But I remember how kind of gritty and dirty and nasty it looked when I first saw it on YouTube and watched it on television. Let's do it. Last chance for gas. And she's on E. I've never looked this up. Has this actress ever done anything other than this? I know they made this thing for virtually nothing. I give Damien Leone credit, man. He he knows how to stretch a damn dollar, and he does all the effects himself or works with his friends. I don't know how much this thing costs though. Yeah, I remember seeing it on YouTube, and like I said, I streamed it to my TV after I watched it once. So it obviously looks a lot cleaner on here. They still put the little dirt and specks on the screen, which I like. Kind of make it feel like it's old vintage, and they got it kind of washed out the color. Anybody there? I'm gonna look her up. Nope, it says All Hallows Eve and Terrifier. So basically the same thing. So she really hasn't done anything actress wise since then. I wonder if it was just a friend. So as you can see, that's a totally different guy playing Art the Clown, but the design is pretty much the same. So this short is just repeated in the middle of All Hallows Eve. I recommend All Hallows Eve. I like it. The middle story is boring and not that good, but the wraparound story is really good. It's an anthology that puts these shorts together. A lot of people didn't know that even existed prior to Terrifier, so I've had to tell a few people about that. I was thinking about making a video about it because make sure everybody understands kind of the history of art. Me either. I'm not picking up anybody else's shit. My wife has had to clean shit from the bathroom where she works. But if you haven't seen All Hallows Eve, I would recommend watching it because that first short that's in there, the ninth circle, kind of will give you a hint at why art's why he's supernatural. She said she'd stick her head in here in a minute and I'd give you her one sentence synopsis of Terrifier 3. A costume designer. I wonder if that's what she really does, since she really hadn't done any acting. I wonder how he got back in the building. Did that doofus leaves another door unlocked? I always talk about to people about these films like this, the first All Hallows Eve, the first Terrifier, and I always talk about how they don't look good and the acting's not great or whatever. I mean, if you look up the budgets of some of these things, I know this one was like 25 grand or something. Wasn't the first Terrifier made? It was like 50,000 or something like that. He said Damien Leone said him and a bunch of people that made it didn't take a salary, so that they could pay the actors, I think, $100 a day plus catering. It was, I would say, the kills. None of them are as good or good. None of them are as gruesome as the bedroom scene in number two, but all of the kills are more gruesome. And to me, in the first and second one, there were some kills that weren't that gruesome. It didn't drag out. All of them seemed to drag out more in the third one. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I watched the director's commentary of this, because I did listen to the director's commentary of All Hallows Eve, which has the same short in it. Well, she's hightailing it. Does she get enough gas? Art's gonna be like Michael. I'm not Michael. Jason Voorhees in Friday 13 Part 8, and gonna start teleporting. Is that a flip phone or is that just a regular one? I think this thing was made in what, like 2011. Here he is. This reminds me of Creep Show 2 with the guy, on the side of the road, the hitchhiker. Thanks for the ride, lady. He is out. If you saw the short I did, I went to see it. Sorry about that. I locked up. Um, saw an interview that Chris Jericho will be in Terrifier 3. Yeah, he was in it. I watched it. Let's just say I don't think he'll be in Terrifier 4. He said in director's commentary he borrowed from Creepshow 2. Yep. No, I don't know. That's why I was telling them randomly it'll lock up on me. Sometimes this StreamYard sucks. And they went up on the price too. I need to find a different uh, online service to use. I'm not going to do it tonight, but now that you said that, I want to go back and watch it with the commentary again. It's been a while since I've done it. He gives they give a lot of interesting facts. Yeah, like I was saying, most of the kills were more gruesome in Terrifier 3, but none of them were dragged out anywhere near the length of the bedroom scene. That face there reminds me of what happens to the woman in Terrifier, the movie. If that's a him or her, I don't know, but cut their damn hands off as well. Well, he shouldn't have said how he got killed in the interview. It was a flip phone. Look at that Motorola. I don't know that I've ever listened to the director's commentary of Napoleon Dynamite. Has that ever been released on Blu-ray? I know I got the DVD of it. Was that one any good? She's shitting her pants. Look behind her. This guy's a pretty good art to clown as well. I wonder if this same guy plays art in Night Circle. I haven't looked. It's been a while. I wouldn't be surprised there's a sequel because aren't they playing the same characters? Don't they do some commercials together? At least one I saw. I didn't like it the first time I saw. I didn't like it the first time I saw it, and I don't know why. Like then the next time I saw it, probably a couple months later, for some reason I did. Maybe it was just because it was so off the wall and quirky. I wasn't expecting it. She said, "Don't fuck with her." They had a cartoon. I didn't know that. Yeah, now I love the movie. It's just weird. Maybe, like I said, maybe it just didn't. It seemed so off the wall to me. I wasn't expecting it the first time I watched it. This whole this bill is made out of like cork board, plywood type shit. Anybody could bust that damn thing now. She gonna think she's safe. I want to look it up. See if somebody knows the budget of this. So, what is the budget of Terrifier short film? The budget for the original Terrifier short film has been said to be between $35,000 and $55,000. Think that's true? The original Terrifier movie grossed $500K at the box office. I never saw it in the movie theater, the first one around here. I don't think they would show it. You thought it was weird, fell in love with it. And after I watched the director's commentary, I learned why he had his eyes closed a lot, because the glasses were prescription and it hurt his eyes. I didn't know that. They use the original voices in the cartoon. Well, that's cool. Can you watch the cartoon anywhere? Here he comes crawling up out the ground. And these short films aren't more got regular teeth. They're just kind of rotten. I I do think David Howard Thornton does bring a lot more to it. He seems more like a mime than this guy. He his movements aren't fluid. I appreciate you stopping by the stream. You think only on DVD? Yeah, I don't think it's got a Blu-ray release. If it does, I don't have it. She's gonna stab him in the eye. In the face. In the face. I even bought notebook paper of Napoleon Dynamite. Really? Yeah, old Cat of Nine Tails homemade version. I kind of like how that homage they do in Terrifier when he's making it to Nightmare on Elm Street. I didn't have one, but I knew a bunch of people that had a vote for Pedro's shirt. She running through the woods. I had some bumpers of Art the Clown. I don't know if I loaded them on here or not. I think I did. It's just a couple of him like making faces and shit. Do I have that one in your face? What was that from? That was from The Hangover. She's gonna get this innocent bystander killed. She's like, just fucking go. So anybody that's on here now or in the future, did you order the expensive steelbook of Deadpool Wolverine? What in the holy hell's up with these prices? It's a Halloween prank. I don't remember seeing this guy in the Internet Movie Database listing. He shows up in a car, right? Yeah, beside him. Where did he get this car from? This right here is the only aspect of Art the Clown that I don't like. Right there. I don't like the fact that he uses a gun. I got an ad in the middle of a short film. Come on now. I don't like that he uses a gun as a weapon. It kind of takes away a little bit of his mystique. I got a commercial for Etsy about robots. You guys see all those Tesla robots? Only ads we need are the ones that make me money. You don't like that they gave him Ronald McDonald eyebrows? I got 5 commercials. What kind of shit is this? This deserves a drink. Sorry, that was my fault. I had my fingers had butter or something on it from that popcorn, and when I moved my phone to not get it on there, I hit a button on the keyboard. How many damn commercials do I have here? This is number 3. 3 of 4. I have a clown phobia, but I can watch these. Makes no sense. So you just like you don't want to have anything to do with clowns in real life? Did you ever go to one of those McDonald's that had like a real Ronald McDonald like statue sitting out on the bench out front that you could go sit beside? Damn, I got her doing some kind of fiery sneezes on a Puffs commercial. Hell yeah. I remember that. I was in Target today sitting beside the Spot the dog or whatever they call him, waiting for Stephanie. So we got an ad, and the damn thing is coming to a close here at the end. Before we get to it, it was funny when I went to see Terrifier 3 today. The guy that was in front of me looked older than me, and I had bought my tickets online, and he bought his in the line. They carded him because it was NC-17. They didn't card me at all. I had birthdays there too. Now they look like prisons. Yeah, I know. Nothing is fun there anymore. All right, she wakes up. Now that version right there of him laughing as art right there is as close as you get to the new Art the Clown played by David Howard Thornton. They look a little similar right there. Oh, they got the C word carved on her. He knew how to do some surgery though, didn't he? And without killing her. How in the hell did he do that? This is very mature. I forgot how this one ended. It ends with just this rolling credits on the side. Writer, producer, director Damien Leone, director of photography. This actually had a few other people working on it. Hey, associate director is that Katie McGuire. She's actually um in the movie. I wonder if that's her sister. Because hair and makeup was Molly McGuire. She's the star of All Hallows Eve and Terrifier. The C word and the B word. Well, the C word is, one of the ones you're not supposed to say. I'm going to let the credits roll, but all right. So much for that's called the Halloween jingle that was playing the music wise. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of the short, and I'm going to go ahead and cue up Terrifier the movie. That's fine. I'm glad you came by, man. I appreciate it. I hadn't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you continue to do well. So I really appreciate you stopping by here. Hey, Stephanie, do you want to say hello and tell them what you thought of the Terrifier movie before I get into the next movie? It's up to you. You got to go get your stool. Well, how are you gonna bend down here and see? You gonna squat in the floor? Because we're getting ready to watch the original Terrifier movie, and I got to do the. Okay, I'll go ahead and get it queued up, and I'll read the description of it. So this is now we're gonna watch the original Terrifier from 2016. It's unrated. It's an hour and 25 minutes without commercials. It'll add a few for Tubi. The description of this one goes: a maniac named Art the Clown terrorizes two friends on Halloween and everyone who gets in his way. Um, Directed by Damien Leone, written by Damien Leone. It stars Jenna Cannell as Tara, Samantha Scafidi, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I apologize. That is Victoria. David Howard Thornton is Art the Clown. Catherine Corcoran is Dawn. And Puya Mosini, I don't know how to say that. Cat is the cat lady. And then Katie McGuire plays Monica Brown. Well, I mean, you can just come on here for 1 second if you want. Scoot that up. She's got a Hallmark movie she's gonna watch, but she says she say hi to everybody. Say hi.
Hello.
So you loved Terrifier 3, didn't you? Lean over. What did you think of Terrifier 3?
It was a little much.
She said it was a little much. What does that mean? Too gory?
I mean, no, but
Did you close your eyes any?
twice.
She closed her eyes. Was one of them during the chainsaw scene? In the bathroom?
Yeah, maybe. And I can't remember.
What about the beginning? It didn't bother you at the
No,
beginning, did it?
beginning, no.
All right, so what they were saying, I can't get this damn light on both of us. Sorry.
I can't see anymore. I have glasses.
What everybody's telling you about the first 10 minutes of the movie, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because there was way more gore in anything in the second one, and there was also 3 other kills in this movie that were way worse than the beginning. So yeah, the first 10 minutes of it, I don't understand what anybody's saying. So if she can stand it, anybody can. She closed her eyes twice, and I didn't force you to go see it, did I? Yep, she went on her own, but there was several parts where Art acting crazy that we both laughed out loud. So it was just the kills are so far over the top that none of it can be realistic. And Gigi said howdy stuff.
No,
I should have
no. My head hurts. Don't.
well, you don't want me to squeeze my clown horn. She's got a headache. She got too much Art the Clown in her during the day today. So the one that he cuts the girl in half is the one we're gonna watch. You watched that one, and then the second one is the one that's got the girl that he rips apart on the bed.
Yeah.
You've seen that one, so she's seen the worst of it. So I told her the one that the new one wouldn't have been that bad. So she survived it. So she's a trooper. I appreciate her going to see it with me. So you got anything else you want to say before you go watch? What Hallmark movie are you watching? She's watching an autumn Hallmark movie. So and Christmas starts in 5 days on there, she said. So she's ready for that, and we're ready for Halloween season. So we got two opposite agendas going on here. So all right, let me get into Terrifier. Wave bye to everybody. Thank you. All right, so I've already been through the spiel, so let me get my earbuds ready to go again, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. So this, like I said, this one is Art the Clown is actually played by David Howard Thornton. Yeah, she's a real trooper. She went with me to see that, and I didn't even have to beg her. All right, so I'm getting ready to restart Terrifier, the 2016 movie version that started it all as far as the movie franchise. So I'm gonna give you a countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Am I gonna get any ads? Wait a minute. Mine wasn't at the beginning. Let me get it back at the beginning. Hold on a second. False alarm. I told it to her. I'd watched a few minutes of it earlier today. I don't know why I didn't. I put it on restart from the beginning. All right, I got ads. Sorry about that. Gives me time to pour another drink. I'll tell you once mine starts. Gigi, are you drinking anything tonight? I got an iPhone commercial. So don't start it yet until I tell you. I got a little Malibu rum. Nope, you're broke. I'm broke as much money as I spent on that cleanup. Hope insurance gives me a lot of that back. Last ad, and then we'll be starting the movie. I got a George Kittle commercial. What is he doing a commercial for? Oh, Crazy Puss from Little Caesars. They got Little Caesars there in Texas, Gigi. All right, here we go. Terrifier 1 starting now. Dread Central presents. Yeah, do they have Little Caesars pizza out there your way in Texas? So I'm a big fan of, like I was saying earlier. Yes, we do, and I've been wanting to try those. It's not the best, but as far as affordable pizza, you can't really go wrong. Yeah, I didn't know if some things are, regional, so I didn't know if that was all over the country or not. So we got this little TV with the antenna, the rabbit ears on top. So that actress there, the news lady, is Katie McGuire. So she was the one that helped him make the short film. It's not really a spoiler, but the character of Victoria has got a much bigger role in Terrifier 3, obviously, compared to Terrifier 2. Yeah, I mean, Little Caesars isn't my favorite, but I know one time my son and I got it for like a pizza that was half pizza, half cheese sticks for like $6 for lunch one day, and you can't beat that. Look at there's Bizarro. Little Caesars is national. I'll be back. I gotta charge my phone. In Houston, there's way better pizzerias. Yeah, most of the I like this theme song. So before we get into it, I like the fact that you see Art putting his makeup on and doing his weapons in this. It kind of reminds me of um like I said, Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. Nationwide. She's giving the love for Bizarro. You came in just in time. We just started watching the original Terrifier movie. I like the Terrifier theme. I've played it in my car before. Got some pretty kick-ass bass to it. I think I've got the vinyl soundtrack. Nationwide is on your side. Yeah, any of your local mom and pops are going to be better than some of those national chains just because they pump out that stuff frozen. The mom and pops are going to probably make it fresh. Written and directed by Damien Leone. So you start out with behind the scenes after the interview's been done for Victoria. And she also plays the babysitter and the wraparound story on Hall Hallows Eve. You miss your old phone. I have Mr. Sandman as my ringtone and then Rob Zombie. That's cool. She doesn't have a big role in this one. Obviously, she's only in this little beginning segment. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Monica's House of Horrors. I do like how the fact that they kind of swerve you where you think you might know who the disfigured person at the beginning is, and then you find out later at the end it's somebody else. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Bum 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 bum. Ripping her up. True that. That's a wicked laugh, man. Terrifier. It'll tear your soul apart. The first time I saw this, I almost thought that the blonde was the same girl that might have played in All Hallows Eve in the bus station because she was dressed like as a scarecrow, and so is she supposed to be a scarecrow, but it's not. Now you want to watch Back to the Future? Mr. Sandman, I'm so alone. Boom, 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 boom. Damn, I miss my old phone. Hey, I continued it with your words. I was watching some reviews of this talking about how bad the acting is in it, and once again I'll remind people, these aren't like the biggest, highest quality actors you can hire. I think they do pretty damn good for what they are. There's Art. Good old Michael Lynn says Terrifier is an excellent movie. Yeah, I know it is. The What's wrong with your phone, Gigi? I know people just if you don't like micro budget movies or slow budget horror movies, you tend to pick on them a lot, and you need to watch everything within context of. I always look at if they got a budget that's under 100 grand and they made a movie and it looks this good. That's a lot of creativity and that's a lot of work put in by people that probably didn't get paid. Art the Clown is at the level of the gods. Well, he basically pretty much is a demon, so maybe he was a demon that got cast out. Even Satan fears Art the Clown. Well, Art was doing the bidding of some demon in the Ninth Circle, so I wonder what their relationship was. Her Note 9 died last year. Oops, sorry. My knee's been killing me ever since I was standing and rolling around on that concrete basement floor for a week. Here comes Art. See, I think at first I was it kind of bothered me that they didn't just use him as a straight up slasher. But then once you go back and watch the short films they did and put some context around it. Art, he never created art to just be a straight up slasher, and he's got way more of a supernatural aspect to him than like Michael Myers or anybody like that. I love it when he laughs. Did Steph say anything about your knees? No, she didn't say anything about my knees other than I'm old. Just so you know, one of the things I had an old piece of carpet that I had put in myself downstairs in the basement, and it got wet on that side of the basement, and they couldn't get it to dry all the way, and they were gonna have to rip it out. So instead of them doing it, I spent one night ripping it out myself. Wet carpet is heavy. Let's just say that. This is typical of society. She wants to get a selfie with him. So this shit is kind of realistic right here. Now, see, I don't know that anybody would be rude to somebody like that. Art's getting him some. Maybe that's what he thought was gonna happen. There, I won't spoil it, but there's a funny scene in Terrifier 3 where somebody's talking about fucking him, and he gets disappointed when they say they wouldn't. You love your phone, but the headphone jack doesn't work. I get you can get you some Bluetooth. You had your upstairs neighbor run water and flood parts of your apartment. Well, how does that work? Did it ruin anything? That sucks. Yeah, I know. I after the fact, I was just trying to do it in a hurry. I figured with my knees on the actual carpet that it wouldn't be that bad, and I was doing the front parts and rolling it towards me. But I got up the next day and I almost couldn't walk. My knees were hurting so bad on my kneecaps. Imagine how much funnier art would be if he could talk and not just rely on body language. Well, there's a have you Michael, have you seen Terrifier 3 yet? I was gonna ask you a question if you have. Art the ladies man. Yeah, okay. So I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody here, so don't go in too much detail. But when Victoria was speaking at the end to Sienna, she was literally sounded like she was speaking for Art or the demon. And so it was to me, it was almost like Art was talking through her, and I thought that was a cool concept if that was really what was going on. He left his bag of tricks there. You don't think she was? I probably didn't think she was either. I just thought if she was, that would have been a really cool concept. One had her daughter flush a rag down the toilet and it overflowed, and she didn't report it. And then the whole ceiling over the tub fell down, and also water came out. That's a bunch of shit. Well, I know, but technically, with Art's got to be some kind of demon. So the vessel that it's in just happens to be a clown with him. The insurance haven't given me the report back. The business, the Surf Pros who I used to do the cleanup, they got it all out. Everything's dry. Anything that was wet, I've cataloged. If it was damaged, turned it in. I haven't gotten any report back from them yet, so we'll find out. And I'm sure I cataloged all the hours that I spent doing it too. So hopefully they might help with that and basically offset any of the deductible I might have. But in hindsight, like I said in my video, the damage was minimal and it didn't. The actual house itself didn't get damaged. So, and I got my sump pump fixed in the process. So, all is well. Yeah, I know that's true. Who doesn't use a fucking shower curtain unless you got like one of those clear walls there? Can anybody beat art if he can just be reborn in another vessel? Why would you get overtime? So do you think that's shit? Did Art actually shit on the wall? He shit on the walls. Then the last neighbor would forget she was filling the tub and she'd be on drugs and I could hear the tub overflowing and I'd go up there and knock and she was cold. She was out cold on drugs. That's terrible. Exactly unbelievable. I think all three of these ladies in this, they're all three pretty. But the actress playing Victoria is probably the best choice. She's probably the best actress of the bunch. The actress that plays Tara is, I think her head's pretty much shaved now, right? She was in that movie. Was it something about? Was it clowns? Something fear. What was it? What was the name of the movie? She was in Bad Boys Ride or Die. I don't remember being in that. I gotta. It was Faceless After Dark. Is the name of the movie I'm thinking about. Art is way scarier than the other clowns. You finally found Barman. Yeah, I got it under control right now. The worst part will be is if the insurance doesn't cover it, and I have to fight them over that shit. I've already basically told my wife if they fuck me over, I'm canceling it and going getting my house insurance with somebody else. And somebody slashed her tires. I remember that actress had a bit part in Renfield. She was in the support group. All right, well, you said this. You said art is way scarier. I was gonna say Terrifier 3. It was gory. It was I don't know that I would use the word scary for any of it. I was almost chuckling through half of it. I don't remember anything in it that would be classified as scary. Like horrific and gore don't always equate to scary. I don't remember anything really scary in it. What did you think? Yeah, oh fuck. Look at him, man. He's got his head chopped off and the eyes and nose on fire. Ow. Bye bye fingers. Yeah, just stand there like a dumbass. He stabbed him in the cheek. Would that kill anybody? You mean what's her name? Shit, brain fart. Which actress you talking about on here? You talking about Nev Campbell? You talking about the black hair one there? Reminds you of Nev Campbell? Those dead eyes. Speaking of dead eyes, look at that. Now all that shit would kill you. Cut the shit, Tara. His tongue flopping out of the side of his head. Sorry, I was combining my drinks. I really have to pee. Did she say Papa Squat? Yep, she said Papa Squat. She said it. Yeah, I think that's something that just recently came out. Papa Squat. What's creepy about him? She's like, "Come on, or else I'm gonna just pop a squat right here on the sidewalk." Hey, will you do me a favor? Will you swap out with one of the other ones that's cold? Neither one of them are acting drunk. I don't know why she's apologizing. Thank you. Why was that guy weirder than the clown? You're ready to bug bomb it. There's a pretty her. Yeah, maybe she does look a little bit like a Nev Campbell when she was young. I like her hair. I think she's pretty. There was a good scene with rats in the Terrifier 3. Yeah, I agree. She does a little bit, especially in the first screen. You put some makeup on Nev Campbell in that one. She does remind me of her a little bit. I don't think the acting's half bad in this movie. I know, like I said, a lot of people talk about how low budget it is or whatever. I think it looks pretty good. I think they did stretch their dollar pretty good. I got an ad starting in 7 seconds. She might as well pop the squat as nasty as that bathroom looks. I got 5 ads. I got Hardee's, Papa Squat, Jeff Man. Yep. I've popped a squat at plenty of places. Well, I didn't really have to squat. Maybe that's why I didn't have trouble doing it because I didn't have to squat down. But anybody that watched my short with my reaction of it, if you've seen Terrifier 3 under that or somewhere, let me know what you think of it. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a review of it. Did I feel strongly enough one way or another about it to do a full blown review? I agree with that. I've went outside in the dark plenty of times. I'm Heineken commercials. I could use a cold beer. I didn't have any beer. I don't know that I'm going to drink that buzzball tonight. I don't want to. I don't think I want to drink too much tonight. Febreze. I like the concept and everything they did in Terrifier 2, but that damn movie is just too long. The new one is a little bit, a few minutes over 2 hours, but 2 hours I think should be a limit. 2 hours and under for a horror movie, man. Yeah, I think she's pretty too. I like her. I think she's a pretty decent actress. I think, like I said, some people just don't like low budget movies and they want to pick on everything. I think her acting's pretty good in this. And I'm back. We watched this before on the channel. Been a long time ago though. We'll definitely have to watch the third one when that comes out. She put her scarecrow hat on. Does anybody really listen to the regular radio anymore? You once had to pee in a cup in a car during COVID, just like the chick from Weeds. Really? Well, knock on wood, I've never had COVID, never had a test for it. It gave you penis envy. You know, I always laugh that scene in what is it? The Watch, when they're talking about peeing in that beer can, and he's like, "Dude, it's easy. You just put the tip right up on the hole, and just don't think about it. It's real easy. You could use a buzz ball. I wished I could magically send. There's art. I wished I could magically send my buzz ball over to you over the internet. That's what Elon Musk need to invent next. The teleporter. I gotta clean up my mess. And that was another thing I heard some people complaining about, that this movie was like, basically the whole thing took place in like two buildings. And I'm like, when you have no budget, what are you supposed to do? I thought he was pretty creative in using this building as the one of the main backdrops of a majority of the movie. No way she'd be looking through that. She'd be hightailing it back out to the car. That's a lot of tires. Is that? I don't remember. Is that a cat? What's making that noise? I don't remember. Yeah, there's a crazy cat lady. You're obsessed with radio. I still listen to radio and win a lot of tickets. Well, that's cool. I don't listen to. I listen to satellite radio a lot, but I don't listen to a lot of, as they call it, terrestrial radio. Her daughter is a doll. Laughing my ass off. See, I don't have a penis that I could just pee easily. Oh, I have a thing about peeing in public. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that in public. Punctuality is the thief of time. I'm studying her outfit. Does that thing, I can't tell, is it a skirt? Does it hook between her legs? How does that thing work? There's Art. I love him. Jeff, I'm gone for some time and you got yourself a Titanic situation going on. Just saw the video. Hope everything is well. It's back to semi normal. I got all the cleanup done. I just a lot of exhausting nights and days cleaning up, making sure that I looked through everything and didn't leave anything that was wet, washing clothes. The bad part about it is when Surf Pro had all those dryers and everything and the dehumidifiers in here, they use all of your main, like, I don't know what you want to call it, your appliance plugins. So you couldn't do any like washing, drying, or any of that stuff during all that. Horror movies are my favorite. I own a lot of Blu-rays and 4Ks that are horror movies. I've never seen a Terrifier movie. Is that weird? No, I mean, are you a mainstream movie person? I appreciate you coming in, Donald. Nice to see you. Drop a like on the stream if you don't mind. No, I mean it's a low budget movie. A lot of people that I know haven't seen it until I recommended it. I know a lot of people just watch mainstream horror movies and that's fine, but um, I find that I go to a movie halftime, I can kind of figure out what's going on. Some of these low budget movies, at least, are unique and creative. That's why I like them. Speaking of Elon, this morning, due to SpaceX, what happened? But the whole house shook, and then it did again. It happened months ago with a misfire, I think they said, but I don't like that. I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't paying attention to that. Speaking of that, I don't. I won't go into the details, but they bought a new work vehicle this past week and gave it to me to drive, and it's a Cybertruck. I was obsessed with radio since I was a kid, and I wanted to study journalism and be on radio and broadcasting on TV. That's really cool. Yeah, I was studying her outfit. I couldn't tell whether it was a skirt. I still can't. Does it connect between the legs? What's going on with this thing? Might thought we might catch a glimpse of something. That's the one thing he doesn't do. I give him credit. He doesn't like do a lot of nudity in his movies, if any at all. I don't think he does. There's enough gore in for 10 movies though. You saw this. I've seen The Substance. I didn't go to the theater, but I did see it. Let's just say it that way. Hold on one second. When I drink and I tend to be get too relaxed. I'll give you my short version of The Substance review. I liked it. I thought it was great for 3/4 of the movie. I thought it was a serious subject that did some great gore, body horror. Um, dude, I thought the ending ruined it. They could have went another way with that and done it a lot better. I just didn't like the ending. I think it went too far over the top. It started getting borderline like basket case type horror. Like it just seemed cheesy. When they launch at SpaceX, sometimes things go wrong and everything shakes. It's scary. That's how close is that to you? It's called a leotard. It is. So it's connected. It connects in the middle. I thought it almost looked like a skirt there one time. Shit, my knees hurting. There's a rat. The ones you snap at the vagina and it's a bodysuit, not a leotard. Well, I think addiction plays into it because I think the self image when like she's young and successful, she like was kind of addicted to that fame and popularity, and then as she lost it, um, because of age, she got to the point where she craved it again and wanted to figure out a way to make it last. Here's my question, not to get off the subject of Terrifier, but we'll ask this one question about the substance. If you're going to use the substance to get your young self back, there's got to be some kind of connection as far as the conscience between the two, because otherwise, why would you crave to stay young? The public doesn't know that you are the same person. They think you're two different people. And if you don't have that connection where you can remember everything you did, then why would you continue to do it? And I thought there were several times that they acted like that she didn't remember what her young self did. Was that because she was draining her sometimes? I don't know. I just thought I kind of lost in the third, like I said, toward the back half of the movie, it lost a little bit of momentum and then filled it with cheesy effects. Oh wow, shit, 10 minutes away. Yeah, they I could see where you would experience it. I almost thought with they were popular in the 90s, Jeff Man, the bodysuits with snaps like baby clothes. Well, I can see where dudes would think that was popular too. That's easy access. Or females that were with dudes and they wanted to be able to do something quickly. He's rocking, baby. He's rocking in the free world. That's a classic scene there where he turns around like right after she gets captured. He has access to all kinds of shit. Like he's got needles with shit in it that knocks her out and stuff. I like his reactions though. His reactions in Terrifier 3 are the best of all the movies. All right, I'm going to take it as in at the beginning she did have the connection with her, and the more I won't spoil too much, but the more she drained her, quote unquote drained her, the less that she remembered. Here's the infamous scene. Here's the bone tomahawk scene. But I give it to I'm just being funny. Um I give it to Demi Moore though. She played a 50-year-old, but she's really 61, I think. She went full on, full blown, full frontal, full back nudity. Um, didn't pull a hole back. Went all in on the role, and I thought she did a great job. I thought both the actresses were excellent in it. This won't be anybody that's seen it would understand what I'm going to say. Hey, Ian, what would you think at the end when she was like, "I want to see a better version of myself"? If they did you see the movie? Shit, what was the name of that one? Malignant, with the way the Siamese twins were in that. What happens if they went full on malignant with that at the end and had it like that? I never thought Demi Moore was a great actress, but I do think she was very underrated. I think people didn't give her enough credit for some of the roles she did. She got caught up in that whole Brat Pack shit. Yeah, I really like her. She had some roles after that whole, her big probably first decade that weren't great, but she was really good in that. Whose daughter is that that played the young version of her? It was I know she's got famous parents, or at least one of them, because the young girl was the one that was played the hitchhiker in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, I guess it was Resident Evil. Yeah, so this is pretty much the only nudity you get in the Terrifier movies, right? Is this chick here? Your video froze. You don't know if it was the breastises. She's got a nice set of breastises. Anyway, you saw Terrifier 3 today was the beginning as bloody as they say. No, I was talking about that earlier. All right, he's getting ready to saw her down to women parts here. Um, there was at least two other kills in the movie that were way more gruesome than what happened at the beginning. I think the concept of the setting at the beginning was what bothered a lot of people as far as who got killed. He done made it all the way down to her chest. There ain't no way he'd be assaulted through her sternum and shit with that thing. I love his reaction. There is a um chainsaw killing in it of two different people. It is. Let me check it out. Hello, hello, hello. I got it live on my phone. It's not freezing and lagging on mine. I don't know. Let me get it back on here. So in this, I'm at the part where he sawed her in half, and Tara gets up and is running away. I would say every kill in Terrifier 3, he ramps up the gore from the other movies. Every kill was more gruesome than in any of the other movies. But it's so much blood and so over the top that his reactions at the end of the kill sometimes make you laugh. It's none of it's too serious to me. None of it was scary. But I just thought it was a fun setting. It seemed like, made you feel like you were watching an 80s horror movie like Silent Night, Deadly Night that was just on acid. So he's back to hunting Tara again. Terrifier 3 has only one showing in my city. Just looked it up this Friday. Really, it's I don't remember the first Terrifier ever coming around. Terrifier 2 came for about. It was only supposed to be for a night or two, but because it was so popular, I think they extended it. But it played about a week. And then this one, man, has been playing it, 4 times a day since Friday. I went to see our early afternoon showing, and it was probably 20, 30 people in there. It was the most gruesome movie that I've ever seen in the theaters. I give them that. You're still laughing. You're still studying her outfit. Yeah, how are we not seeing her ass cheeks? How is she doing all this and we don't see any shots of her cooter? That's once again, he does it in every movie. That's the one aspect I do not like about Art the Clown. He uses a gun. If he's supposed to be so supernatural, it'd be like Michael Myers pulling a gun out on somebody. If he's all powerful, a demon has got somebody possessing him or whatever. He's a vessel of evil. Why does he need a gun? No, I've never had any acid. Well, one of the theaters around me used to not show NC-17 movies, and this is right. They say it's NC-17. Yeah, it's more gruesome than Green Inferno. There's no scene in it that drags out as long as the bedroom scene in Terrifier 2. So if you take the bedroom scene and cut it in half, you probably get at least 3 scenes in it like that. Couple of inventive kills in it. Couple kills off camera that I didn't like the fact they did them off camera. Yeah, the fact that he shoots her, man, this is hot garbage. Green Inferno was another one of those where everybody was talking about how gruesome it was, and I watched it and I was like, I mean, it was, but it wasn't that bad. A few times it was funny, fun. A few times it wasn't. I don't think I've ever done shrooms. I ate some fucking gummies one time that were way stronger than I thought they were going to be. And I say I shouldn't have had 2. I got paranoid as fuck. I had I had a 30-second commercial, just one. And here's Victoria showing up. See, I thought this was cool because when I first saw this movie, you assumed Tara was going to be the main final girl, and then he basically shoots her and kills her, and then a whole new final girl shows up. I thought that was a nice twist on it. Yeah, well, I had that one bad trip, and I don't know that I'm gonna do that shit again on those fucking gummies. If I was gonna do anything, I'd just smoke again. Rick says he ate off camera kills. Yeah, I understand why sometimes they need to do it, but there was at least one that I think they did off camera because they're trying to confuse you. I'm not going to spoil what it was, but I think it may end up coming up later that the person might not be dead. There's her scarecrow hat. Hey, I wonder if this actress here actually played Victoria in the new one. Yep, she did. So that's kind of cool that even though they got all that makeup on her face, that they use the same actress. Oh, them edibles sneak up on you. I used to make edibles. You used to make them, really? Yeah, it'd be like Michael Myers having a gun and he gets tired of trying to walk up on people, and so he just shoots one of them in the leg. Yeah, man, I ate one of them things, and like an hour later, it hadn't done anything. I'm like, fuck this, and I ate another one, and I was like, oh shit, that was a mistake. See, I thought that right there, him killing her, shooting her in the face, is hot garbage. You used to make can of butter and then make hard candy with the butter. Huh. Uh-oh. The crazy baby lady. They were so good, and then it hit me, and I thought I was dying. Yeah, been there and done that. I was so paranoid. Goddamn, my knee popped. It hurts like hell. Space cake can make you trip too, for sure. Weed is like 50 times stronger than it was in the 70s. Yeah, I know. I just need some 70s weed, is all I need. I'm old and I don't need none of that strong shit. Yeah, I know. A clown with a gun ain't no fun. That rhymed. You're a poet and didn't know it. Oh, there's a dead woman in your basement. Of all the actors in this movie, this dude is the worst actor of all of them. Get the hell away from me, crazy baby lady. One time your cousin's wife gave you some weed capsules her brother made. It didn't take I didn't take them when she gave them to me. Then I found them later and took the two capsules and was tripping. You be tripping. I got that Art the Clown mask up there. Look, my buzz is kicking in a little bit. I haven't had anything to drink in a couple weeks. Oh, but look, I'm picking his nose. Oh, he whacked that dude with a hammer. I want some of them gloves like Art. I got an idea for an intro video for Terrifier. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. If I do a review of it, or if I just do something related to it. At least it wasn't a flip phone. Yeah, I know they lace it. That's what everybody told me. They said if you're not used to smoking, then don't do the other because the other shit is so much stronger. Hmm. Oh, she's scaring mommy. Art took the baby. I wonder where he came up with this. You're jealous. You need a drink. It's really class A stuff. Really. Oh, I was gonna look like the girl that plays Victoria. Is she in anything else? What other movie she been in? What's Demon Hole? She's in a movie called Demon Hole. Is that like that was in 2017? Terrifier came out in 2016. Then she was in the movie Demon Hole in 2017. Is that like somebody got a bad piece on the side?
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
You're in Texas, probably the last state that legalizes weed. How's it going? I'm doing okay. And where was Gigi? She's here. I don't know where she was last week, but she's here tonight, bruh. She just was talking about Texas. Yeah, I was having PTSD and my dad told me it was fine, but it wasn't. I was tripping balls. She said, "Hey, Arturo." Hey. Yeah, these actors that are in these movies haven't been in a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, God. Have you ever felt a mother's touch? I just got the Terrifier 1 Blu-ray from Amazon. That's cool. We're almost where we at? How far are we into this thing? We're in the last act, I think. We're 52 minutes in. We got the whole part where he's got to chase Victoria. I've seen clips. So you haven't seen Terrifier? My voice got up high. You haven't seen Terrifier? She licking her hand? That's when I started dabbling in making butter and edibles. I keep going downtown in this chair. Here that someone was posting, I've seen worse, real deaths like in Traces of Death, DVD, they're real. I can't take watching all that gore. I'm ready to watch it next week on my birthday on the 17th. Probably. I'll put a Santa Claus hat on him. He wore a Santa Claus suit in 2/3 of the movie. Why not? So Victoria now showing up in the building. You got to go to the doctor tomorrow to get my medicine renewed. Well, I hope everything goes okay with that, brother. Yeah, Gigi said, "Nice, happy birthday." I'm not gonna. I'll do you a favor. I won't sing happy birthday to you. Um, Probably. And the reason I say it's because multiple people die in it. And you do have to see a set of fake balls in it. So if you don't like male nudity, Rick, what do you take? Yeah, that wasn't that gory. I thought it'd been worse if they had like the rats that went all the way down and they cut them out of her stomach or something. But the way they did it, it was not that gory. You got ads? I haven't had any ads in a while. God damn, my knees hurting. So she found the girl with the cut in half. You've been binging the 600 pound life too. How's that for gore? I haven't watched that in a while. That shit's still on. So she don't know Tara's dead, obviously. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. I think it's because I haven't had alcohol in a while. The Faces of Death, where they show bodies in the morgue, I don't know if they're real, but Traces of Death is real, not staged. Yeah, I know Faces of Death would be like it mix in some real footage and with some bullshit footage. Rick said, I got to get my bipolar. I'm assuming he said bipolar medicine. This is you think it's crazy, a baby lady. Uh, that's her laying over there. Where'd Art get the hair at? Didn't look like her hair was cut off. Yeah, I guess part of it was maybe. That wasn't much hair cut off for him to have a whole wig. I thought this was fucking weird. This is it's like he's the Buffalo Bill from fucking Silence of the Lambs. Is he got his shit tucked in? All right, wait a minute. I keep getting ads and Doug's not here to keep time. I'm oh shit, I forgot I don't have it on my remote. Let me hold on a second, I'll tell you how much time I got. 58 minutes 17 seconds into the movies where I'm at. I got to get my bipolar medicine and pain medicine for my back. Did I watch Bad Blood? CM Punk beat McIntyre. I'll probably buy the bootleg Blu-ray on Etsy. It sucked that WWE doesn't release physical media. Yeah, even if it was on DVD, yeah, I do miss it. Yeah, I watched Bad Blood. I thought it was pretty good. I know they botched the end of the Liv Morgan match, but it doesn't matter. She was not going to lose the belt anyway. But I thought the Punk McIntyre match was the best Hell in a Cell match they had done in a long time. Both of them got busted open. You mean the sisters that are funny and one says grow up and the other one says I pay my bills, bitch, my bills are paid. What did I? Oh, yeah. Need a widescreen TV for them to fit both on the screen. Holy shit. I thought I was fat. Dude, it's October and I got fucking sunburn on my face. The church had a yard sale and I sold a bunch of stuff. And it was windy and the sun came out a little bit and I came home and I got fucking sunburn on my face. You're only a minute behind? Well, that's good. Key under the mat, eh? Does anybody really do that anymore? Yeah, their defense is hot fucking garbage. They're missing half the defense, dude. And Dak sucks. He ain't worth 6 million, much less 60 million. I would have not have paid him. I'd have let him walk. You telling me Trey Lance can't do what he's doing? Trey Lance can throw picks in the end zone. How does he kill this guy? I don't remember. Yeah, I know. I wish Art the Clown would beat his ass up. Make me feel better after gaining all this weight. You need to not worry about that so much. You look fine. I wasn't thinking. I know. I mean, it's fucking October and the sun wasn't out all the way out. I think it was just because it was a little windy too. What? Hopefully you can get it renewed tomorrow then. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about sunscreen. And it was like I was facing this way, so all of it got a little red, but my one cheek got redder than the rest. Is there a Discord where I can talk about Terrifier 3? I don't know. I haven't looked. If not, there's probably a Reddit thread. What'd you want to talk about? Oh, that's right. He cut this dude's head off. That's pretty fucking gory right there. That's pretty realistic looking head. He's like, give me that back. 4. Your favorite movie of all time, really? I did like it better than the second one. I almost like this one better. I'm a low scale, like it's I don't need it too far over the top, man. I don't know, man. I like it like kind of the lower scale where it's not as much. The 2 hours is too long. Why was it your favorite movie of all time? Tell me some reasons. Give me some 3 reasons why you like that one best of all the Terrifier movies. I liked it when it was scaled back and it didn't have all that supernatural shit in it. Like this one. This kind of feels old school. Yeah, Art is badass. I love Art. Definitely give you that, man. Like I was saying at the beginning, there were several scenes that once Art killed somebody, his reactions made me laugh out loud. I felt weird because a couple of times I was the only one in the theater that laughed. I think she was getting ready. It was like her character was getting ready to throw up. Look, I like him on the tricycle. I love his part. Look at that. Yeah, with him being kind of supernatural, think about it. I mean, they've killed him pretty much in each of the movies and he comes back. So, Uh, my bright tricycle broke. And Victoria just looking for any way to get up out of there. Yeah, well, I mean, he's basically a demon. He has no reason to back down, man. He thinks he can beat and do anything. Art versus Freddy would be cool because Freddy could bring him into the dream world. And if he's a demon, would he dream? Because how about that? Not to spoil too much, but there's basically a scene where Art goes to sleep for 5 years. I wonder where this. I haven't listened to the commentary for this one in a while. I wonder where this abandoned building was. Lots of use of rats in these movies too. Even more in Terrifier 3. The actor of Art wants to play the Joker. I don't know, man. I haven't heard him act where he actually does some speaking lines. The Joker has to be very articulate and be able to speak well. And I don't know. I'd have to. I mean, I could. I wouldn't mind seeing him try it. Yeah, we all feel for you, Rick. Hope you feel better. Apparently, he already played the Joker in something, and he was good. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Yeah, he had some pretty some kills in the third one that are just him being fucking mean. Like the kills in this are kind of all linked together. There's kills in that man is just him being just a mean motherfucker. 93% is way good enough. You didn't need that much. What's up, Jeff? Man, I got a good question for you. Shoot, let me hear it. Victoria trying to knock that dude that was gonna bug bomb the building or whatever, still crawling around. Yeah, what's the $1 million question? Yes, you can come on here if you want. Is that the question? Yes, I do like Halloween ends. So there she finds Tara. Hey, that circus sign is like the sign from the Terrifier short. Hey, Michael, did you catch the Ninth Circle reference in Terrifier 3? Here he comes. Well, the Ninth Circle is the first short that he was ever in. There's a girl on the bus at the end of the movie that was reading a book, The Ninth Circle, and she was talking about how weird and uh, I don't know what, but basically it was a horror story. I guess she wasn't expecting to be as weird as it was. This is me. Arch is mean as fuck right here, man. There's that guy. Knocks him in the head. You like art, but your OG is Leatherface. I like most. I don't know, man. There's some of the versions of Leatherface I'm not too big of a fan of. Do they? You didn't see it, did you? Just because he's got his glasses. I think he's coming back in the fourth one. I think they were trying to do everything to make Sienna weak. Yeah, I did. I've considered it. It's quite a trek for me, but I think it was last year when Peter Anthony, the guy that I've had on my channel before, he went and was telling me about it. And after he described it, yeah, I was thinking about going one day. Now I don't know if I would go for Halloween. Wouldn't everybody be going at that time and be swamped? But I would like to go there and see the campsite. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, that would be. Peter showed me some photos of that, and he thought it was kind of cool. You want to visit the Stanley? I bought the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Reboot 2003 with the chainsaw cover on DVD at Goodwill. It's one of the best horror remakes. I agree. That and The Evil Dead are pretty much. I can't remember. I did a remake, top 5 remake videos. You might want to look that up and see. I think I put that pretty high on the top of my list too. Hey, I don't watch the channel, but I hope your day is great. Dawson Blaze, how you pronounce your name? Why don't you watch the channel if you're here on the live stream? I appreciate you though. We got 18 people in the house. Everybody needs to hit the like button on this video. Hope supposedly it's preserved to look like it did in the movie. That'd be fun. Yeah, I think from Peter's photos that I saw, it looked pretty much like they preserved as much of it as they could. Yeah, welcome. Evil Dead Rise was Enda. What does that mean? It's kind of. I like the 2013 Evil Dead, not Evil Dead Rise. I mean, I like that too, but I like their 2013 reboot better. You don't like the other ones? I do like the remake, reboot, whatever you want to call it, and the prequel. It's probably a little bit better than that one. The other ones, some of them are hard to watch. They're not very good. Yeah, I got you, bro. But I did like Evil Dead Rise. But some of the characters were not very likable in it. That must not have been a master lock. She got it to break pretty easy. Ow. Do like Sienna does. And then there's a scene in Terrifier 3, she grabs him by the fucking balls. Keep out. How ironic. She couldn't get in the main door, but the doors that say keep out is the one that she's able to squeeze through. We should all meet there and do the tour together. He pulls some of her damn hair out. Stay away from her, you bitch. I need a better horn. My horning was a shit. It don't work half the time. I got this Spirit Halloween for $2 when it was closing last year, and the fucking thing don't work. Every once in a while, I can get it to squeak. Evil Dead Rise was awesome, but I didn't have the gruesomeness as in the remake, the needle and the piece of glass. Yeah, I love the remake, the 2013 one. But Evil Dead Rise was really good too. I love the scenes where they were looking through the peephole. Yeah, I love me some snapper cases, bro. You know, I got videos about that. If I see any of those, um, I pick those up. Yeah, the originals are always best. I say that. I think a lot of the Friday the 13th are way better than the original Friday the 13th. Like the OG Halloween is the best. The OG Nightmare on Elm Street's the best. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the OG is the best. But the original original Friday the 13th is not the best of the series. And it isn't ironic. Why isn't it ironic? It says keep out, and it didn't keep anybody out. Yes, now I got rid of a bunch of them in one time, and then I got mad about it. I think I've got that snapper of Exorcist. Is that the director's cut? My sister's kids are more of a nightmare than this clown guy. Little fuckers, they're driving me nuts. I don't know, man. Art Clown, he's like Art starts eating people, man, in certain parts. He's eating her. He's eating her fucking face. Yeah, I think it's got that bar at the top, like that gold bar. I think I've got that snapper. He said, "Hey, Bizarro, do it." He's gonna shoot himself. Look at that shit. Wah wah wah. She feels your pain. She used to babysit her cousins and friends, kids. I was always the babysitter in juggling school and work while they partied. See, we're all the trustworthy ones here. She's still alive with her face eaten off. Like remember in Terrifier 2, at the end, Art was eating Jonathan's leg. In one part, he pulls the heart out of somebody and bites into that and's eating it. Bizarro says, "Hey, you're killing me, Smalls." Art's in the second bag. You saw Joker too? I'm sorry. Dude, I read the end. I'd have been fucking pissed if I went to theater and saw that. Have your eggs frozen. Yeah, I heard it was freaking boring. This dude talking about eating reminds me of the dude in the morgue in Friday the 13th, part 4, where he was eating a sandwich and laying it on the dead body. I was saving to have them frozen and then COVID happened. That's that dude he smashed his face in with his boot. Now, I don't think Lady Gaga was a bad choice. It was just the way they did it. You saw it, and it sucks. Well, that's pretty much a consensus of everybody that I know that saw it, so I'm not seeing it in theaters. There's Art smiling and all. Everything's going wacky with the electricity. Put everything in storage and move with your mom. Well, at least you're a good daughter. Take care of her. How's your mom doing? And there's Art waking up in the morgue. You watched it for free and it still sucked. It left so much to be a good movie like the ones from 2019. Well, now that I know the context of 2019, it kind of makes that movie a little worse. So here's the big reveal. It was Victoria at the beginning. Wah-ha-ha. And that's all she wrote. I love the Terrifier theme song. I thought it was cool. They're getting ready to play All Hallows Eve. Let me stop this real quick because I kind of like the theme song. I don't remember. Does this have any end credits? Gigi's like, never ask a lady her age. Yeah, it does seem. It doesn't seem like it's 5 years ago, does it? The cat was named Scorsese. Yeah, I like the Terrifier theme. I think it's cool. We say hot garbage around here, bro. Ian's like, my apologies. I'm sure she'll forgive you. When is Deadpool Wolverine coming out on physical media? The steelbook will be gone in a minute. They will sell them on eBay for shitloads of money. I think the 29th is the 29th. Yeah, the one steelbook with Wolverine on it was the one I was thinking about getting, and I delayed, and then I think it's sold out on Amazon. Let's see. When does it come out? Shit. Basically, everything is sold out on Amazon. Yeah, that's not good. You don't want to be on there and your car break down. She's old enough. I thought we established you were 28, 29. Is that what we said? You're 35 and ready for a midlife crisis? I'm 53 and I'm having one. Dude, like all the kind of different versions of Deadpool Wolverine are pretty much sold out on Amazon. The 4Ks. So I don't know when the shit comes out. Hold on a second. You think you're going through a midlife crisis too? Actually, it comes out on the 22nd. So Arthur Fleck, the Joker, was just a character that was dreaming what a bunch of hot garbage. Yeah. That'd be your third. I probably already had one myself. I was looking up the tracking of my Nightmare on Elm Street. So, 4K when that's coming. So, All Hallows Eve started. I'm not going to watch this again, but if you want to see how Art the Clown started, um, this would be the way to watch it. I think it was 23. We established you were 23. Hold on one second. Where is Doug? Is he engaged yet? He was on here earlier. He stayed on for a while. He said he's been having trouble sleeping and then was like watching movies and falling asleep during them. I think he's just staying up with his chick too late. I'm a 90s kid born in 1990. Medicated movie reviews said, "What's up, Jeff, man? Sorry I missed your comment earlier. I'm doing pretty good, man. Settled back in. We watched the Terrifier short tonight, and then we watched Terrifier 1. I went to see Terrifier 3 today. I haven't been in Spencer's in a while. If you saw that one Spirit Halloween, I think the last video I did, I went in one afterwards and found a couple cool things. What if they card you for Terrifier 3? Like I told you, some people got carded in front of me. I wouldn't be surprised. He might get married before we talk to him again. Yep, 23. That's right. Yep, she's in her late 20s. We'll give her that. You should. So just watch them in order. You need to watch All Hallows Eve, which will get you some backstory of Art. And then you watch Terrifier 1, 2, and then 3 if you go see that in the theater. Yep, I know. I'm just pick on him, but I'm glad he's happy. I thought it was funny, he was saying for weeks he wasn't going to go out with her, and then when he did, now he's all in love. Age ain't nothing but a number. So how cool would it be if you went out trick or treating, you dumped it out, and you got a videotape in the bag? And anybody listening, if you got a videotape in your bag of trick or treat candy, do you even have a VCR that you could watch it on? Age is a number, but becomes scary once you hit 30. Well, wait until you hit fucking 50, man. Yeah, I know it is. He was laughing too. He goes, I mean, he looked to me about as old as me. I was surprised they didn't card Stephanie then. She looks way younger than I do. Shit, I'm tired, man. I think I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute. I appreciate it. We got 18 people watching. So of everybody here, who has watched the Terrifier movies, and did you enjoy the watch along if you did watch with us? And if not, go back and watch it. I recommend it. It's good. I'm gonna relive my 20s since I missed out babysitting while everybody else lived it up. Yep, life is too short. I'm gonna be 52. Damn, I'm 53. You still have a working VCR? I had two until here recently. One of them started screwing up, and I didn't want to chew up tape, so I took it out of commission until I could look at it. But I got my work main VCR that I've been using for years, right, sitting beside me. He ate her food like I told him not to. Now he's under her spell, but as long as he's happy. It's just a little unrealistic that a lot of people would, the person that actually got the tape in the bag would actually have a VCR that was working in their house nowadays. Mm. They're watching the original Night of the Living Dead. Oh, we need to decide what are we gonna watch next week. Shit, I haven't even looked. I don't want to watch All Hallows Eve. What are we gonna watch next week? Somebody pick something before I get off here. Married R. Kelly at 15. I'm gonna look and see what's some choices on here. Oh shit. We haven't watched Rob Zombie's Halloween. We could watch that. Do we want to watch that? The way they're playing it up, they haven't mentioned that you can cash in on the other show. But I guess you could. But I think she'll eventually cash in on Nia Jax. A VHS player. You'd be cool though, going trick or treating. I think we're gonna watch Rob Zombie's Halloween. TMZ presents the downfall of Diddy. Next week we watch Beaches. Oh God. Yeah, we'll watch Rob Zombie's Halloween. Donnie Darko. We already watched Texas Chainsaw. We could watch Bunny Man Massacre. I'm fine with Rob Zombie's Halloween. I don't think we've watched those. They've got the original Evil Dead on here. Which Evil Deads do they have? I'm gonna look it up. Evil Dead. Oh, I know a movie we could watch. They got the Night of the Living Dead, the remake, the Tom Savini one. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll watch Rob Zombie's Halloween next week. We've already watched House of a Thousand Corpses, man. Okay, well that's cool. They hadn't really said, so I didn't know if they were going to go that route. We haven't watched Phantasm either. They got that on there. I like that. If we watch something like that, we're going to have to make sure everybody's got a copy of it. The reason I usually choose Tubi is lets anybody watch it for free. And I don't know if you guys remember, they don't have Dawn of the Dead on here. They do have Day of the Dead, and it's like the VHS version of it. If you watch it, it's like you're watching it on a VHS. We should do that. Yeah, we're gonna watch. I don't know which one. The weekend of Halloween. We'll watch either their OG Halloween because everybody's got that, or do you guys have Netflix? Because they've got the Halloween 2018 on there that we could watch. I don't think they have any of those on Tubi. But I'm surprised they got the two Rob Zombies. Jake Gyllenhaal's your husband. You just don't know it yet. Yeah, I think he did a really good job. If you chop off that fucking beginning part with those redneck white trash garbage in it, then I think the rest of it's really good. I don't want to watch anything Spanish. Come on now. That's a coincidence. I married Margaret Qualley, and she doesn't know that yet. Is that the girl from The Substance? That's what I was saying. We could go back and watch. You guys pick. Start thinking about what you want to watch. Halloween weekend. It doesn't have to be anything on Tubi. Maybe we could vote if you want to watch OG Halloween. Um, we said something about watching Nightmare on Elm Street. Gigi, what do you have access to? What could you watch? Yeah, it does. I like that song. What what do you have access to? Could you watch original Halloween? So what's next weekend's date? So that's later. If we watch Rob Zombie's Halloween next week, then Halloween weekend is the next week. We'll have to decide what we're going to watch. So be thinking about it. If you watch something um, like the original Halloween, I'm sure everybody's got access to a copy of it. I figured Rob Zombie's Halloween's on Tubi, so it'd be real easy to watch that. Yeah, I like that Love Hurt song though. I like The Brood. I like most David Cronenberg stuff. That Substance reminds me of David Cronenberg. Yeah, I know. We're talking about just Halloween weekend, like the weekend of that week. That's your kind of stripper. Never seen The Brood. It's not bad. I mean, it's not great. You had to cut back on all my subscriptions. Do you have access to the original Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that on DVD? You got that Nightmare on Elm Street 3 glove at Walmart? It's still $38. My Walmart still had it. If they still got it this week when I get paid, if my insurance company doesn't fuck me over, I might get it too. No, we're due October 27th. I'm not going to stretch it into November. So be thinking that during the week. We'll watch Rob Zombie's Halloween next weekend. Be thinking during the week what you want to watch the next weekend in celebration of Halloween. Hey, Gangrel. Be ready. And it's about pee break time for me. I've been in here for 2.5 hours, so I think I'm ready to get off here, guys. I really appreciate all you guys coming on. We had some lively discussions this week, and we still got 16 people watching. That's good. How many likes did I get on this damn thing? Anybody watching better drop a like on this thing. I'm trying to get build this thing up, man. How many likes did we get? Hey, I got 17 likes. That's good. I was hoping to get 20. Who can get me to 20? Strip club is so interesting. It's all a mirage. I miss bartending, especially at strip clubs. Man, I bet you got some fucking good tips then. Tips as in money tips. I went one time to a strip club and it was one strip doing the same 1 minute dance for 15 minutes and then I left. Good night, everybody. See you, Rick. Good luck with your getting your medication squared away. I really appreciate everybody that watched along to the Terrifier short and the Terrifier movie tonight. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, good everyone. You mean good night? Yeah, I really appreciate all the mainstays that came. Ian, you rock. Appreciate you watching from across the pond, so to speak. Rick, Gigi, Arturo, Bizarro. Appreciate you coming. Star Wars collecting and hobbies. Who else was on here? Rob Zombie Halloween sleepover. Yay! Yes, sweet dreams, everybody. Mr. Sandman, bring me. What's the next one? Well, how does that start out? What's the very first verse of Mr. Sandman? One stream I will actually join watching a movie. That's cool. And then we'll talk about what we're going to watch. We'll watch something OG for actual Halloween, something cool, something original, as far as like one of the first in the franchises. So let me get rid of all this crap here. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody. This was the Terrifier watch along. Anybody that watches this after the fact, still please drop a like on it. If you want to support me in any other way, all my social stuff is in my usual videos. I'm on Instagram and X as JEFFMAN316. I'm on TikTok as JEFFMAN316 PCR, Pop Culture Reporter. Support me any way you can on all those social media platforms. I really appreciate everybody who stopped by. You gave the video a like. I got good money tips and life tips. It's crazy. I learned a lot about men too. I'm not surprised. It's dangerous though. Yeah. I appreciate you, Gigi. Hopefully, you'll join us next week. As you can see, everybody missed you, and then I'll tell Doug on the side. Yeah, we're having a sleepover next week. Rob Zombie's Halloween. I'll crack out my Rob Zombie's Halloween mask I got it right there. Or maybe I'll try to fit that in the background somewhere. Mr. Sandman. Is it Bring Us a Dream? All right, next week you got to come on here and sing. We'll sing Mr. Sandman together. Practice this week. Yeah, good night, everybody. I really appreciate all you guys joining me. We had a pretty lively bunch on here this week, as always. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I really do appreciate all the comments you guys gave me on the videos. It was nice to have Scott back at the beginning. He hadn't been on here in a while. Yeah, good night, Art. But yeah, I appreciate all the comments you guys and all the thoughts and prayers you sent out. Like I said, my situation was nothing compared to a lot of people in the world, but it was still stressful, and hopefully the worst part of it's over and I can settle back in and do some more stuff on YouTube. So I really appreciate everybody who supported me. Like, comment, subscribe, share to all my videos. Share the content, tell more people to come over. Looks like we've got a pretty good steady group of people coming now, and we had some new faces drop in during the stream, so I really appreciate it. So I'm getting ready to get off here, everybody, and until next time, boys and girls, this has been JEFFMAN316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen,